In this video lecture, we will discuss how to convert a push-down automata to a context-free grammar. Right. So there are three rules for converting a push-down automata into a context-free grammar. Right. So push-down automata consists of 7 tuples. Right. In that, we will convert that transition function of the push-down automata into a context-free grammar productions. Right. So a grammar means context-free grammar consists of 4 tuples. Vn means set of non-terminals. Then sigma is the set of terminals. Then the set of productions, and last one is the starting state. Right. So there are three rules. Rule 1, 2, and 3 for converting the transition function of a push-down automata into a context-free grammar productions. The first rule is that for writing the starting states, right? So S is the starting state. S productions are given by. So how we will generate the S productions? How we will generate the starting production, starting state productions? So that is for S tends to Q0, Z0. Q0 and Z0 is fixed for writing the production for the context-free grammar, right? And that Q is belongs to capital Q. So for every Q which is defined in capital Q, we will write here, right? Means for example, if capital Q belongs to Q0 and Q1, so in that case we will write two production. One is for Q0 and another for Q1, right? So that one is the first, right? In second production, if we have a production like that, Q A Z tends to Q dash A, means we are copying something from here. Right. So in that case, what we will do, we will write that thing Q A as it is, Q here, right? There is no change Q, then we will write that this Z is the condition will be this one after copying. Then we will write this condition, right? New state, whatever it is, and then tends to this value, whatever it here is written. Then you will convert a popping production of the push-down automata into a context-free grammar, right? The third rule is that if you have Q A Z tends to Q1, then you have multiple symbols in the stack. Then you will write that Q as it is here, right? Then Z is this condition, and this is Q dash again belongs to capital Q. Whatever capital Q is there, then it belongs to, for example, Q dash equal to belongs to capital Q. If the value of capital Q is Q1 and Q0 and Q1, then we will consider both Q0 and Q1 here, right? Okay, then tends to A, whatever value is there, then we will use A. Then we will start from this one. We will start from Q1. Here we are writing Q1 and all. Then we will write production outcome production for all the possible values of the stack. So here first will Q1, then Z1, and then we will write here the Q0 because we have two state here. So first we will write Q0, then we will write Q1, then again start with Q1, and at last we will write Q dash, means that value. Whatever we use here, similar state will use at the last. So these are the three rules by which we can convert every production of the push-down automata into a context-free grammar. Right. Now we will see how we will convert a push-down automata into a context-free grammar. So in that question, construct a context-free grammar where that is the 7 production of a push-down automata. Set of state, set of input symbol, stack condition, transition function. Transition function is defined here. Then Q0 is starting state, then Z0, then phi. Okay. So in that case, we will convert these 6 transition functions by using 3 rules into a context-free grammar productions. Right. So first we will convert first one. So what is that? Q0 D Z0, right? Tends to Q0 Z Z0. So before that we will write the production for a starting state. Before going to productions. So first rule says as productions are given by S tends to Q naught, Z naught, then Q1, where we will write that Q belongs to capital Q. So we will write productions, starting productions for every value of Q, right? So we have two Qs, means Q naught and Q1. So first we will write it production for Q naught, then Q naught, Z naught, Q1. We have two starting productions, right, by using rule R1. So these are the two starting productions, right? Okay. Then now we will convert the transition function of a push down automata, this first one, into a context free grammar. Then first see the rule, which rule apply out of these three for converting this push down automata function into a context free function. So in that case, Q naught B Z naught equal to Q naught Z Z naught. So that is belongs to third case, right? So in that case you can see it is similar as third one. By using, we will apply third case here. So for that what we will do, so first of all we will write that Q naught Q and this one and Z is Z, right? So we will write Q naught Z naught, right? Here we will consider Z dash, Q dash belongs to Q and Q1. First we are considering Q naught, right? Tends to, this is the production, that we will write B. Okay, then we will consider this symbol Q naught, it is fixed because here Q1, this one Q1 and Q1 is similar that this one, so we will use Q naught, right? Then after that we have two symbols Z and Z naught. So for in first one we use Z, comma. Then we will start with like this one, Z1, Z2 up to Zn. So we have Z and Z naught, right? We use here Z1, Z2. Initially we will use Q naught. Then again we will start with Q naught. Then we will use this symbol, second symbol Z naught, right? And at last we will write the Q dash. Whatever value is here, then we will write that Q dash. So Q dash is here Q naught, right? Similarly, we will write for, we have written for Z naught here. Now we will write that thing for Z1. It is similar, other things will be similar. Z naught is to B, Q naught, Z. Now it is Q1, then Q1, comma, Z naught, then Q naught, right? Then your Q dash, that this Q dash belongs to Q naught and Q1. We have already written the transitions for Q naught. Now we will write the transition for Q1. So it will be Q naught, Z naught. Now it is Q1. Then B, it will be same. Q naught, Z is same. Then Q naught. First time we will write for Q naught. Then second time we will write for Q1. So again, if it will start again Q naught, Z naught, that is the Q dash. What is that value? It is Q1 right now, right? Similarly, we will write for Q1. Right now we have used Q naught. Then in the next case we will use Q1. Then Q naught, Z naught, Q1 turns to B, Q naught, Z. Then Q1, then now we will start Q1, comma, Z naught, then Q1. So these are the four production which is generated by this single production of push down automata, and these four belongs to your production of context free grammar, right? So we have applied rule 3 on this one and convert into a context free grammar productions. Right. Now we will apply these rules on second prediction of push down automata, right? So in second prediction, what it is, q naught null z naught tends to q naught null, right? It belongs to rule R2. If a prediction is that form, then we can write into that form. So what we are doing, we will consider q as it is, then z, then q dash. So it is q naught z naught, then again we have q naught tends to whatever value is there, then we will write that value here, null. So that is the prediction in context free grammar. So that is the conversion of a push down automata prediction into a context free grammar prediction, right? So we have done this one, right? Now we will start third one, right? For third one, it is similar as the first one. Whatever we have written, again we will apply rule R3 and write the prediction for that one. So predictions will be q naught, right, z, then we will use q dash, right? So q dash again belongs to q naught q1. So initially we will use q naught here, right? Then it is b, right? Then we will write q naught, it will be same, there is no change. Then we have z and z again. First we will use z, then q naught, then we are writing for q naught, right? Again z, and that value will be same, q dash, and we will end with q dash, right? Similarly we will write for q1, q naught z, q naught tends to b, q naught z. Now I am replacing that q naught with q1 because I am writing prediction for q1 right now, then it is q naught. So that it is q dash, and q dash belongs to again q1 and q2. Capital Q belongs to q naught and q1. So first we will write same two predictions for q1, right? Q naught z is fixed. Now we will replace that q naught with q1. We will write two predictions, q naught z and q1, one for 0 q0 and one for q naught, and remaining thing will be same. So it is q naught z, q naught, then q naught z. Now it is q dash. Q dash value is q1 here. Then b, q naught z, q1, then q1 z, q1, right? So these are again four prediction which is generated by a push down automata prediction for context free grammar. Right, now we will start to write the prediction for fourth rule. So again see this one. So q naught a z naught equal to q1 z. It belongs, in that case we will apply R3 for that. So first we will write q naught z, it is fixed. Then q dash. So in that case q dash we have q naught, and it is q naught z and q1, right? Then we have a tends to a, right? Then that value is fixed, q1, there is no change, z is z. Then whatever value is here, z dash we will use q, right? Similarly for this one, q1 is common, z is z. Then here we use q dash q1. So for that we have two transitions, two predictions, right? Because in that case we have only one symbol here, right? If there are two symbols, then we can write four predictions for two states, right? So in that case we have only two predictions. For next one, for fifth one, again some copying condition is there, so we will apply rule R2, right? So for that we will write, we are writing for fifth one. So q1 comma z, q, right? Q is then z, then q dash, whatever value is there, means it is q1, tends to whatever value is there. There is B, then we will write the B. So this one is the single production which is generated by transition function 9 in case of push down automata, right? Then similarly we will write the production for sixth one, and it belongs to row 3. So in that case we can write Q1 Z0, then Q dash. Q dash again belongs to Q0 and Q1, right? So we can write Q1 Z0, then Q1, right? And it will start with, we can write A, then it's always start with Q0, A, Q0, then you can check that value. Here we have Z0. We will write the Z0, and in that case we will write the value of Q dash and Q dash. It is Q0 and Q1. So these are the again two rules which are generated by this transition function, right? So we have multiple transition function which is generated by every production of push down automata. So by using that we can write the context free grammar. In that case your context free grammar will be CFG will be Vn sigma P and S. We have already written that starting states, set of productions, your input symbol, right, and your terminals, right. So every we can write the grammar by using the previous productions, right.